Hey everyone and welcome back. Today's video is all about how to eliminate the distractions in your business. This content is taken from my free community, Agency Architecture. The link is in the description below. Now, enough of me waffling and let's get into it.
The final lesson of phase 1 is all about eliminating the limit distraction, limit error, and making the most money possible. The objective of this lesson is to teach you how to make data-driven decisions and how to eliminate all the non-relevant stimulus and information when problem solving and organising your day. We've laid the foundations, shown you how to build an unstoppable mindset, taught you how to build a value proposition, how to network and build confidence. You're nearly ready to incubate your agency. One thing left, a short and simple lesson. It's time to eliminate. As we delve deeper into service offerings and client interactions, it's essential to cut through the white noise of distractions that can impede you in your progress and, most importantly, profitability. This lesson is about prioritizing effectively, setting realistic goals, and maintaining transparency and ethics in all dealings. So here are the problems. Stimulus overload. There is an overwhelming amount of information and distractions, especially on social media, a place where we'll be spending a lot of our time that can lead to decision fatigue and errors. The cost of distraction. Lack of focus can not only lead to mistakes, but missed opportunities that results in reduced income. It's as simple as that. You have to be on the ball 24/7, otherwise someone else will come along and do it for you. So how to eliminate the I want to turn you into a machine. One of my biggest pieces of feedback I get is how good my work ethic is and my ability to achieve a huge workload in a short amount of time. I'm hyper focused on getting the task done. I do this by being ultra goal orientated. I use a technique called SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals for clear direction and focus. Specific. Goals should be clear and specific, so there is no ambiguity about what you're trying to achieve. A specific goal answers questions like, what do I want to accomplish? Why is the goal important? Who is involved? Where is it located? Measurable. Goals should have criteria for measuring progress. If a goal is measurable, it's easier to track progress and stay motivated. A measurable goal answers questions like how much, how many, how will I know when it's accomplished? Achievable. Goals should be realistic and attainable to be successful. It's important that the goal challenges you, but that it's still possible. An achievable goal answers the question, how can I accomplish the goal? And is it realistic? Relevant. The goal should matter to you and align with the other relevant goals. A relevant goal should drive forward the overall objectives. A relevant goal answers yes to these questions. Does this seem worthwhile? Is it the right time? Does this match my other efforts and needs? And finally, time-bound. Every goal should have a deadline to focus on and something to work toward. The part of a SMART goal criteria helps to prevent everyday tasks from taking priority over your longer-term goals. A time-bound goal answers these questions. When? What can I do in 6 months from now? What can I do in 6 weeks from now? What can I do today? So what I want to do a little bit now is speak about day structure. Something that really helps me with staying on task and not getting distracted is by structuring my day effectively. This can be flexible to whatever works for you, but an example of my day would be deep work from 8 AM to 12 PM where my phone is on Do Not Disturb. I'm locked in. No answering texts or scrolling through social media. From 1 PM to 4 PM, all I do is my sales and client calls in 30-minute blocks. Having a set structure for my day really helps me stay focused. Make sure you're planning time for things that really matter to you. Don't forget simple stuff like lunch and a gym. The final thing I want to speak to you about in today's lesson is data-driven decision making. One thing I really struggled with when making decisions for my clients or my agency is when I listen to too many opinions. I have come to terms now of making 90% of my decisions based on data. It really doesn't lie, so much so that my agency now positions itself as a data-driven agency. Making decisions based on data is much easier than listening to someone else's opinion based on assumption. Time at the end of the day is money. In summary of today's lesson, to run a successful agency, you need to cut through the clutter and be hyper-focused on goal execution. The formula to make money is actually very simple. Limit distraction plus limit error equals client success equals making the most amount of money possible. One of the biggest traits I see in any successful agency owner is they are hyper-focused on the client success, which therefore creates scalability through streamlining your operations and deliverables and subsequently agency success. Don't get sucked into distractions. If you do, you just become like everyone else. The tasks for today's lesson are as follows. Create a day structure and note this down. Try it for a week and see if it helps limit distractions and increases efficiency. Task number 2 is to download the app, stay focused, and try locking the social media that you won't be using for work to stop the mind-numbing scrolling.
Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that video. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe for next time, as well as clicking the link in the description, which will take you to my school community called Agency Architecture. There's loads of free resources in there, it's free to join and hopefully helps you build your online business. Here's till next time.
We all crabs in a barrel, just chose to do my climbing in barbed wire ankles.